Hello and welcome to another update video about Rune. It's been a while, but it's time to do another Rune update. And yeah, as I already said in the last video, Rune has some difficulties here. And also for Rune, I don't think we have seen the low yet after it first of all failed to make a new high here on the 3rd of April. And when it then came down in a very impulsive manner and made even a lower low compared to the previous low. That was not a good sign. It certainly had the potential here to turn around, because this was the target area here that I gave you between the 88.7% FIB level and the 78.6, where usually you would expect with the highest probability the price of an asset to turn around. And after here the potential ABC correction, as it looked like back then, yeah. So this looked like we made obviously an all-time high here on the 17th of May at around $22. We then came down in a wave A, we moved up in a wave B, and we moved down in a wave C, where we actually came just to the same level as the wave A. That, yeah, you know, in this area then, between the 88.7% FIB level and the 78.6, you have usually a good chance to turn around. Now, unfortunately, Rune did not use this opportunity and made a lower low. That is unfortunate. The fact that it has come down now just below the 88.7% FIB level at 288 is not necessarily a major problem, given that the wave A here on the 21st of June, or the 20th of July was already at pretty much the same level. So you would expect actually in a wave C, which is the last wave of such a wave 2, to come to at least the same level or probably even lower. So it's not necessarily a big problem. I could also start the FIBs at 0, but it wouldn't necessarily make a difference. Yeah. Also, what we need to understand here very clearly, I think for some reason those FIBs have moved a bit. We just adjust that. It doesn't change a lot anyway. No, it doesn't. It just means that the FIBs have moved slightly here. I don't know what was wrong with that. Anyway, so the FIBs are the 88.7% FIB level between 277 and the 78.6 at 488. But yeah, you can see how relevant this 88.7% FIB level is. Yeah. So ideally it starts from here. Ideally it starts from here. But currently in the current environment, I don't see it. Yeah. I don't see it because I still expect for many other cryptos also to make a lower low, and I explained that I think in very much detail in the Bitcoin video, Ethereum video, Cardano, Solana, and so on videos. This here, however, is currently something that we could just call a bearish flag. You know, you're coming down here with your flagpole in this move down, and we are just moving here sideways in a, yeah, you could call it, no, it's not a triangle, it's not a rectangle pattern. You can actually call it a descending triangle. Again, you know, looks similar to, you can also label it as per an Elliott wave triangle here in small, where you come down here and you move up in your wave A, you move down in wave B, you move up in your wave C, you come down in another wave D, where you should not break the wave B low, which is at 238. And then you're moving up once more in a wave E, and then you would break to the downside of this Elliott wave triangle. This is certainly one very possible Elliott wave count, which would confirm below the breaking of the BD line here at 238 that we will see further downside. Yeah, a move above the wave A at 382, as already indicated here as a resistance level, would indicate that we have further upside potential, possibly in the first instance to 491, which is, or 488, sorry, the 78.6% FIB level. Primarily though, due to the structure of the chart here, this possible bear flag, I would have to expect we are coming down, especially as we have not broken any highs. So we are currently making lower highs, and that would indicate as well that we are still in a downtrend. So primarily I still expect lower prices here for Rune, and this, you know, especially after we made here a lower low, because it broke the potential uptrend that was starting here. Overall as well, we can actually count this whole thing. I could count the whole thing as a triangle now. Not very happy with that, but also that would suggest that we go a little bit lower. What is very important is where we would find in a move down the next support. And I've already indicated this, I think, in the previous videos. So if we just look here at this insignificant level here, where we had a lot of resistance before at around $1.16, $1.20, this will probably be support if we break to the downside of this Elliott wave triangle, of this potential bear flag. $1.16, $1.20, sort of in this range. And if we add the VPVR, we can see that this is also where a volume cluster comes in. Yeah, this is where in this whole region here, between actually where that entire movement up starts, so at around 40 cents, all the way up to $1.20, there is a massive historical support and historical volume. So we can expect here a lot of support there. So if we drop below that 88.7% fib level and then even make a lower low compared here to the or in this triangle and the previous low, so if we break below really that 238 level, then there is a black hole here in the historical volume. There isn't much. So I think the idea would be below that level we drop quite a lot. And yeah, this is what we're now waiting for, a confirmation to which direction we are breaking out. My view would be we haven't seen the low here yet, and also in the recent recovery here that many cryptos did, RUNE was very weak. So that's currently my view here about RUNE. We overall need to wait here for a breakout. However, RUNE has difficulties at the moment, and I would really consider a breakout only as relevant above the 78.6% fib level, above 488. And even then, I mean, really a chance to move to new all-time highs are only given as soon as RUNE really breaks above this significant last swing high above $13.34. Of course, a long way to go, but it just needs to move from here. And of course, we have already smaller confirmation above 382 and then above 488, which is that 78.6% fib level. So yeah, key resistance, key support levels. I outlined also my primary expectations. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.